Hey, it's Miss Phelps, and it's been a while since we've done a video in the evening, but I wanted to go through this because I thought that it was something important that you're going to need to know this week. So I want to go ahead and get started. We're starting with the word web for today, and the first word is circumcenter. Now, where it has the definition, you can put it in your own words, but the circumcenter is the point where three perpendicular bisectors in a triangle intersect. So let's talk about what that means. It's over here on the visual representation. If you'll notice, each one of these goes through it hits the midpoint, and then it's perpendicular to the side. It does not go through the angle, so that's important that you notice that difference, and that's circumcenter. Now then, if you want that, and that one was for an acute triangle. Down here on the right, it does an obtuse triangle, and the visual representation, and I also thought that this was important. I wanted to show you that on here, do you see how this line comes down? This line comes down, and then it's here is their perpendicular, so it actually bisects down here in the left corner. Okay, so that's where they all intersect at. And where it says, how will I remember it? That one's kind of up to you, because circumcenter, it makes a circle, but, well, you can't actually see the circle, but sometimes the point is inside the triangle and sometimes it's not. So that one's a little bit trickier. So hopefully you can think of a good one and you'll have that filled in and we can talk about it tomorrow. The next one is in-center, and in-center actually makes a little more sense. It's the in-center is the point where the three angle bisectors in a triangle intersect. And remember, an angle bisector is where the angle is cut in half. So these two parts are the same, these two parts are the same, and these two parts are the same, but they don't necessarily bisect this line. So, and the great thing about this one is it's always inside the center, and it's basically where the center of the circle is from the angles. Okay, and here's another one of an obtuse triangle. It's still on the inside, and where it says, how will I remember this? I could remember it because it says in center. Well, it's in the center of the triangle. Okay? Excuse me. All right. The next one is the centroid. The centroid is the point where the three medians in a triangle intersect. Okay, so you've got your midpoint, it hits the midpoint, so both on the top and bottom of where the midpoint is, they're equal sides, and it goes through the vertex. Okay? And then on the left, it shows the visual representation of an obtuse triangle. Same thing. The top and the bottom are the same amounts. The left and the right of the midpoint are always the same, and it goes through the vertex. And not really sure. You're kind of on your own on the centroid. We'll talk about some ideas tomorrow as to what will help you to remember those things. All right, last one is the orthocenter. I think that's the last one. The orthocenter is the point where the three altitudes in a triangle intersect. And remember, the altitude goes from the vertex straight down. It makes a perpendicular line with the base side that's opposite the vertex. Now, if you'll notice over on the left down here in the lower left, for an obtuse triangle, it does not have to be inside the triangle. The altitude always goes from the vertex, which is the point, straight down and makes a it makes a perpendicular line with the bottom of the triangle. All right? And how you'll remember that one, I want you to keep in mind, you can figure that one out yourself. All right, I think that's all of them. Let me just make sure. Yep, that's it. Okay, so pretty short lesson, but just some things I wanted to refresh your memory about. I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to make good choices.